Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin. Today's video is all about my kitchen. I'm going to start my summer decorating here in the kitchen and I'm so excited. I love to watch kitchen videos where people are decorating their kitchen for any season. You can get so many great ideas. I love watching people decorate throughout their homes, but the kitchen decorate with me videos are my favorite. I'm going to do a little cleaning today, not too much. I'm going to take everything off the countertops and get the countertops good and clean, and then we're going to decorate a few vignettes in my kitchen for summer. Now you see my open shelving behind me. I'm not going to touch that today. I'm not going to touch my Pioneer Woman coffee bar that I did. I will link that video down in the description box if you haven't seen that, but my open shelving video will come later on, and I'm just perfectly happy with this Pioneer Woman coffee bar. Also, I was so excited when a company called Yeedi, Y-E-E-T-I, reached out to me to demonstrate to you guys their robot vacuum cleaner. It has a self-cleaning station, and I was just thrilled because I have for several years now asked Santa for a robot vacuum cleaner and haven't got one. So I was of course like, yes. I did read the reviews and I'm very excited to try it out and give you guys my honest opinion. So when I get through talking, you're going to see me last night, which is Friday night when I got in from work. I unboxed the vacuum cleaner and have it charged all night. And then when I get through cleaning the kitchen, you'll see me use it. It not only vacuums, but it also mops. So I'm so excited to try out both of those features today on my Yeedi robot. That's hard to say. Anyway, and I do thank them for sponsoring my video today. Okay friends, let me quit talking and let's get into the video. Okay, I'm going to start by unboxing this Yeedi Vac Pro 2. There's two boxes. One holds the vacuum itself and the other box is the cleaning station. I'm very impressed with the packaging. It was packaged really well. Nothing is definitely going to scratch or get broken in shipping. I absolutely love the white color. It is also such a good size and it's very sturdy. It has such a sleek and modern look. It is really just gorgeous. I was also very pleased that this vacuum came completely put together. All I had to do was pop on that little agitator with the brushes on it, and everything else was completely done for me. Okay, so now let's unbox the cleaning station. When the representative at Yeedi was talking to me and letting me know what I'd be getting and said that I'd be getting the vacuum cleaner and the self-cleaning station to demonstrate for you guys, I was super excited because we all know keeping these vacuum cleaners cleaned is such a chore, and anything that will help me with that is much needed. So this station, and once I get it set up, it's super cool. Once the vacuum cleaner vacuums and gets all the dirt off the floor, it will suck it into that little cleaning station and put it into like a vacuum cleaner bag. And all I have to do is when that bag is empty is throw it away and replace it with another one. And they did send me some extra ones. So I'm super excited to try this out. Here's just a quick shot of the mopping attachment that you'll put on when you're ready to mop. And also, you do not have to buy the cleaning station. If you just buy the Yeedi Pro 2 vacuum, it also comes with a charger. This charger is very small and compact, making it easier to find a home for your charging station. Okay, we ended up putting her in our utility room. It's right off the kitchen and right by the back door. I felt this was probably the best area to keep her at. I'm saying her because she's white and I think I'm going to name her Snow White. So anyway guys, here's her charging station. She needs to charge all night, so in the morning we'll get up and decorate the kitchen for summer, or start decorating the kitchen for summer, and then we will see how well she vacuums and then see how the mopping part goes. I'm anxious to see that. Okay, I'll see y'all in the morning. Alright, so it's early the next morning. I don't know about you guys, but I have all of my energy early in the morning. By 1 o'clock, I am pretty much done for the day when it comes to housekeeping, but I do love to get up extra early, get all my chores done, so that I have the afternoon to kind of rest and enjoy my family. So I love starting my diffuser when I'm going to clean the house. This is my favorite Scentsy diffuser. It is just beautiful, especially at nighttime when it's lit up. It puts off the best ambiance in the house and does a really good job making the house smell extra good. So I'm just going to use some lemon and some purifying essential oils today in the diffuser, get this going to kind of set the mood, and then we'll start cleaning. Okay, so let me give you a quick overview of the kitchen. I need to write something on my menu board right there, but I've already taken everything off the countertops. So we're going to get in here, and today I'm going to use some lemon pine sol to wipe off the top of the countertops. I have some friends coming over in a little bit, and so I just love it when people walk in my home and it smells really good, and they always comment, and pine sol will do that trick every time. If you want your house to smell extra good and have a lingering smell, then use some pine sol. I was raised on that. My mother used it all the time, so it is my go-to cleaner sometimes. Let's get to cleaning, and then we'll do the fun stuff, decorating. I don't always get the chance to really wipe down my kitchen really good, as far as taking everything off the countertops, getting the backsplash and the cabinets wiped down. Normally I'm just using an all-purpose cleaner and kind of just cleaning around everything, but I want to encourage you to take a moment sometime this month, take everything off of your countertops and just give it a good cleaning. And then that's another way to kind of declutter the stuff that you have on top of your countertops. I've always kept mine pretty minimal ever since the kids left the house, and it's just Derek and I. As you can see, I don't really like to keep any kitchen appliances on top of the countertops, like our blender and our toaster. Kind of funny about that. And I do try to keep my decor pretty minimal. My coffee bar sometimes can get out of hand because I really like to keep that area good and decorated. But however, it is a good feeling to get in your kitchen and get everything good and wiped down. I'm also going to take the opportunity to wipe down all of my kitchen, to wipe down my appliances, my dishwasher, my stove, my refrigerator. I don't do that very often either, like I should. So you can't really see it on camera because the camera is so forgiving, but my refrigerator was filthy. And so was the front of my stove. Oh my goodness, those areas do not get my attention like they should. So you'll see me just use my microfiber cloth and wipe all the appliances down. I mentioned that my appliances are all white. Back in, I think it was 2005, I can't remember the proper year, but we had a couple of hurricanes come through, and when one of them was Hurricane Rita, and when that hit East Texas, one of our huge oak trees fell the whole length of our home. We were actually in our house when the oak tree fell. None of us was hurt, thank goodness. However, it did pretty much destroy probably a little of 40% of my home. So we had to live in both my boys, I believe, were in high school. My daughter was in college. And we had to live in a little hotel here in our hometown for about a month or maybe more, so that the contractors could come through and repair the damage. And so during that time, I got my kitchen redone. And I know it's a lot of brown, but I had to get new cabinets, new countertops, new flooring, and with all of that being a brown undertone, I went with white appliances. And I do think my white appliances, to me, are much easier to clean and keep up with than the stainless steel. I have lots of friends that have stainless steel, and those just look so hard to keep up with as far as the fingerprints and having to use stainless steel cleaner. So I do love my white appliances. Here I'm just going to take a second and use some of the spray away glass cleaner and get this little cabinet cleaned out. This is one of my favorite areas. I had this area redone, gosh, probably about a year ago, and this was just a plain cabinet like you see there to the left and to the right. And I got a friend of mine to cut that board out, and I replaced it with a piece of glass, and I just love it. And it's now kind of a display case. I have some of my copper pieces in there. I have my grandmother's teacups and saucers. So I really thought this kind of livened up my kitchen to add some glass and kind of make that area be a display area. I mentioned my open shelving earlier, as you can see there to the left. That was also a project that I did. Those used to not be there, and so I had a friend come and build me some open shelving, and they just fit perfectly in this area. So I'm very happy with those two with those two added features that I added into the kitchen. So look around your kitchen today, and if maybe those are some options for you that you can do in your kitchen.
We played hide and seek for hours, raced our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me. Take me back, all the way back to them days. Running around in a gown and a crown. No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kidnap me. Take me back, all the way back to them days. Running around in a gown and a crown.
Okay, one last look at the kitchen now that it's all wiped down and smelling really good in here. I'm going to start with my menu board and find a scripture to write on there or something, and then we'll get to the fun part, which is decorating. And let me apologize real quickly that I don't realize when I'm filming this that there's such a glare on that menu board. So as I'm writing the scripture, you can't see the end of it, but give me a second and I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. But I just wanted a scripture that will remind myself and my family to cast our burdens upon the Lord, and He will sustain us. During these times of fear and overwhelming situations that's going on in the world, we forget sometimes that God truly cares about even the smallest things in our lives. If we're late trying to make it to work on time, or something's coming up in our life, He wants us to just ask Him for help and direction and guidance. He knows every tear that we've ever cried, and He truly cares about our everyday life. So just remember, God's always there for us. We turn against Him, but He never turns against us. Okay, so now let's decorate this corner over here to the left of the stove. I'm going to use this round tray that I picked up from Walmart last year. I picked up the round one and the square one, and I just love them. To me, a round tray looks better in this area over here than a square one does, and a square one looks better here. So I bought these together, intending to use these at the same time. So let's start creating our vignette on this round tray. I'm going to use these canisters today. I'm going to use, there's a set of 3 that I got from Walmart. These are from the Pioneer Woman line. They are just beautiful. Try to see if you can see them really good. They are so, so pretty. Like I said, they come in a set of 3, and I'm going to use all 3 of them today. Okay, so this first one, I'm going to put all of my wooden utensils in it. And just like that, this vignette is complete. All I did was take my wooden utensils and add them to one of those Pioneer Woman canisters. I just love a wood element mixed with glass. It is so pretty. I've had that green little tray for several years. I just added one of my real plants on top of it. Plants can really liven up an area or help you complete an area if you really don't know what to put in there. I used another one of those canisters and I just wanted to display it. I didn't put anything inside of it. That sweet little sugar bowl and creamer came from Hobby Lobby. I love the green that's on there. My wooden spoons that I've had for some time. And just to add a little lemon decor over here in this area, I added that adorable little tea towel. This is a beautiful cutting board that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I love it. Says oregano and basil and rosemary. It is just absolutely beautiful. I didn't want to use it, I just wanted to display it, and I thought it would look really good in this area. Okay, so now I'm going to use the third canister that went in that set of 3, and it's the bigger one because I really wanted to put my utensils that I use every day in. This one says it's going to go beside the stove. And let me show you real fast my new utensils that I picked up from Amazon. I just love them. It has every utensil you can think of. I'll show you one up close. But I did a video a few weeks back. Caraway Pots and Pans sent me a set of pots and pans to try out. They are just wonderful. We are really loving those. I'm gonna do a kind of a cook with me, clean with me in a couple of weeks, just to kind of show you how well they have kept up. Caraway tells you not to use any type of metal on there, to use something that's wooden or silicone. So I went online and tried to find this in white. I really wanted this in white, but this is as close as I got, kind of a gray. But this wood color is absolutely beautiful. And I think putting it inside of this, it's actually you're gonna be able to see the wood, and I'm so excited about that. So let me show you a close-up picture of it. Oh my goodness, friends, how adorable is that sweet little green watering can? I just adore it. So all I've done here is, you saw the cutting board and my new utensils inside my Pioneer Woman canister. This sweet little lemon pot came from Amazon. And it almost fits perfectly down there. It's a little bit too big at the top, but I still think it's very cute. And this is just my little timer I got, I believe, at Target. And Caraway included those little hot pads, and I love to sit those there, so they're very handy. I wanted this area to be cute, have a little decor on it, but I also wanted it to be an area that I actually use, so it's very functional here. just love the sink area. I did leave it pretty minimal. I used my Pioneer clock, which is kind of a staple in my kitchen, a couple of Pioneer Woman towels, a little cutting board, and a sweet little wreath there to kind of complete that little section, and then one of my plants. And isn't this adorable, guys? I picked this up from Amazon just to add some extra cuteness here to the window. It's absolutely adorable. I added this round tray and this lamp here, I believe in my first spring decorate with me video, and I'm just loving this here. So this is gonna stay. And so let's see what we can come up with in this little area here. What a darling little area. I think the star of the show over here is this sweet little yellow bird that I got off of Amazon. She is so pretty. I also got this little lemon tree off of Amazon, very inexpensive. I just searched lemon decor and several things popped up, but I think everything looks really good here. This is the sage pitcher that I thrifted from, I think, my thrift shop with me a few weeks back. I didn't pick it up the first time I went, but I regretted getting it, so I went back. It was still there, so I'm like, okay, it's calling my name. And then these sweet little bowls that I picked up from Target that I just love, the sage green. So I think that pretty much kind of completes the area. I thought about maybe not putting this here and just having the picture there, but I wasn't real sure. So let me know in the comment section, do you like it better with these sweet little bowls and just another little touch of greenery, or do you like it better with just the picture in that corner? Okay, now let's decorate the top of the refrigerator. I'm going to keep it very simple in this area. I picked up a gorgeous basket and some yellow wildflowers from Hobby Lobby. Oh my goodness, these flowers are just absolutely beautiful. They were $6.99 and with half off. And look at this basket, guys. Oh, I had been looking for a lighter brown basket. I really wanted like a natural wood, but I saw this one at Hobby Lobby, and since I was having such a hard time finding a basket that I really wanted, I went ahead and snagged it up. So I'm hoping that I'll just put this on top of the refrigerator and just kind of lay these flowers in there and see if that simple look will look good on top of the refrigerator. If you've been following me for some time, you know I love putting a pillow at the end of the bar in this bar stool, just some kind of seasonal pillow. And I found this one on Amazon, and it's from the Mud Pie line. It is so sweet. It says, "Oh, so happy," and has the cutest little embroidered lemon on it. Let me show you a close-up of it. Okay, now there's only one thing left to do, and that's to get my new vacuum out, let it sweep and mop for me. But for the time being, let me show you a quick glance around the kitchen. If you missed my video where I decorated my kitchen hutch for summer, I'll link that down below in the description box. I think it turned out so cute. I've also got a new little table to go in that corner over there, so that'll be coming in an upcoming video. I found that at a thrift store, and I cannot wait to place it there. So yeah, so this kitchen is pretty much full of Pioneer Woman and lemon decor. I tried to not make it too bright, try to make it kind of muted tones, trying to mix in my Pioneer Woman and some yellow. I didn't want to show too much of her vacuuming. You guys know how all that works. But I did want to show y'all how easily she goes over the little small rug there at the front of the door. I've got 2 other kitchen rugs that I picked up, but I could have left them down. And she did vacuum that rug and then the rug under my table really well. She went from the carpet to the floor without any trouble. And I just had her vacuum the dining room and the kitchen. And then let me show you real fast how much dirt that it actually picked up. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate real fast where the filter is that stores the dirt that's collected and how easily it is to just take it out. And I just wanted to show you the dirt first, so I thought it was a pretty good bit of dirt that it had collected. I'm also trying to do this with one hand and film with the other hand, so it does take me just a little bit of maneuvering to get it out with this by using one hand. And then I'll show you guys how it empties itself in the self-cleaning container. Okay, it's pretty loud, so I didn't record much of that, but I hit on my app, I just hit the auto clean button and it automatically took the dirt that was out of this compartment and put it in that compartment. Okay, so now let me show you just how easy it is to add your mop head to this. And then we'll put a little bit of Pine Sol, some hot water, and see how it mops the floors. Okay, I'm mainly just going to show the mopping here in the kitchen area. I'll speed it up for you. I wanted you to see that it doesn't really disperse a lot of water onto the floor. And to me, the pad does a really good job of soaking up the water. If you'll watch right behind it as it's mopping an area, you'll see the water line. And then almost as soon as it starts a new area, the water is already absorbed. That's pretty impressive to me because I do not like a lot of water sitting on my hardwood floors. It's not really good for them. And this is not designed for your heavy duty mopping. However, I know it's going to allow me to maintain my floors a lot better so they won't get out of hand and need a deep cleaning as regularly. I've never owned one of these robot vacuums before, so I really have nothing to kind of compare it to. But let me just say, I thought it vacuumed my kitchen floors really well, and it did a really good job mopping. I think the app is a really cool feature. I love the way you can pretty much control anything that you need the vacuum to do through the app, so I'm really excited about that. I'm also impressed with the way the vacuum talks to you and kind of tells you what needs to be done. And if there's an error and something's wrong with it, you'll get a message on your phone. You can put it on a schedule of when you want it to vacuum. And then you can also have it sleep during the night so it will not come on. So that's pretty cool. So just my honest opinion, it did, I believe, what a robot vacuum should do. It did a really good job. And I'm telling you, that cleaning station, I was really impressed with that. So if you own a robot vacuum and have any suggestions for me on how to keep this one maintained and so that it will last a little longer, I'd love your opinion or any suggestions that you have for me. What a great feeling to have this kitchen spick and span. For all of you that are still with me, thank you so very much for hanging in there to the end. I know this was a long one. Should you be interested in trying out the Yeedi Vac Pro, I've got a link to their website along with a discount code in my description box. I'm so thankful to Yeedi for allowing me to demonstrate this product to all of you. If you happen to be new today, please leave me a comment in the comment section, maybe your name and where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. I so appreciate the love and support from all of you guys. We have almost hit 5,000 subscribers, and what an awesome feeling that is. Okay, friends, thanks again, and I'll see you next week. Bye.